again with the Travel Woman, and today's video is all about my 11 holiday hacks on how to avoid crowds and enjoy the holidays here in New York City. So if you're here visiting or you just want to enjoy and go to all of the top touristy spots that are beautiful, especially decorated for the holidays, you will notice that there are so many more tourists visiting around this time. So you will get to certain places like the Rockefeller Tree, Rockefeller Center, Midtown in general, where you're kind of like waddling person to person, shoulder to shoulder. You have to wait in line just to take a photo. It can be a bit hectic, so here are my hacks to actually help you enjoy the holidays and get in the holiday spirit. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss a future video. And here they are, my top 11 holiday hacks. Number 1, go out in the snow. This is a really fun hack that a lot of people do not actually know about, but at the very beginning of a snowstorm or a big blizzard, a lot of people can find some really good photo opportunities and great times to go where there are absolutely no crowds. At the beginning of the blizzard last year, I actually went to Rockefeller Rink and went ice skating, and there was no one else on the rink. There is barely any other time that you can go when there is no one else there. So my top advice is to go right around the beginning of a snowstorm or blizzard, but just be careful. Make sure that you are not staying out too late where you can't get transportation back to where you're staying. So go out early, double check that everything is open. I called ahead to the rink and they said yes, they're open. They're not gonna, close until there's too much snow. And I went early and it was amazing. I had the rink all to myself. My top piece of advice, go early when it's about to snow, about to be a big snowstorm. Everything is empty and super quiet. Number 2, people often ask me, what do you wear? So it can be really cold, especially in the winter time. I wear this really heavy jacket and lots of layers. My biggest key piece of advice is wear layers, because you're gonna go inside places where it's a lot warmer, and then you're gonna be outside and it's a lot cooler. So if you have a lot of layers that you can take on and off, makes everything a lot easier. You're also going to want to wear comfortable footwear that sometimes is rain resistant, because it might rain or snow. You might want snow boots depending if there will be snow in the forecast. Number 3, make reservations. This sounds like an easy one, but making reservations can save you a lot of time waiting in lines. Restaurants like Rolf's, which is famous for all of those beautiful lights, you have to actually make reservations weeks, if not months in advance. The best time to go is oftentimes in October before the lines start forming. And I definitely recommend reservations for a lot of things, including, did you know you can even get reservations to see Santa Claus in Macy's? That will save you a little bit of time, but even with reservations, you might still have to wait in line. Wake up a little bit earlier and just get there earlier. Go later. There are actually less crowds a little bit later on. So certain places like Rockefeller Tree is actually open until 11:30 at night. Just go a little later. Number 6, gather your friends and family on a holiday. If you go on Thanksgiving, on Christmas Day, or on New Year's Day, you will actually find that there are no crowds around. It is very quiet, and honestly, there are sometimes better hours. So the Rockefeller Tree, for example, is actually open 24 hours a day on Christmas, and there's less people. So why not try to get everyone together and take a quick outing before you enjoy your meal? Number 7, go to alternative, less touristy spots. So instead of going to Rockefeller Center to go ice skating where everyone else goes, go to Bryant Park. Or instead of going to the Plaza Hotel, go to the Latte Palace, one of my favorite spots where they have a beautiful, large Christmas tree. There are so many alternative spots that are lesser known that you can definitely discover that have less tourists. So just wander around, enjoy, and embrace whatever happens as you wander and get lost. That's sometimes when you find the best spots and the best Christmas trees and the best decorations. Yes, let's keep going with the list. Thank you, car, for making so much noise. Number 8, warm drinks like a hot chocolate. This is kind of a no-brainer, but keeping you warm while you're seeing a lot of sights definitely helps you keep going further and see more sights. pack snacks so that you don't have to go to more expensive spots in Midtown. You can actually pack some snacks to make sure that you get to see a lot more things without getting hungry and having to take a break. Number 10, go to less crowded spots. Don't go to Diker Heights, for example, which is super far away and has a bunch of lights but so many crowds. There are a lot of displays and fun spots all around you. You just have to look. So you're probably wondering, where am I filming this? Well, this is not your average spot. This is actually McCarran Park, kind of across from McCarran Park. It is a little spot where they have all of these Christmas trees set up, and then this little water tower, super New York. I thought that this framing was so perfect. It kind of just happened as I was wandering, and I knew I wanted to come to this spot with all the Christmas trees, but you gotta just sort of find unique spots that people don't know about, places that are less touristy with less people, and that honestly is one of the biggest hacks, is just go places around you where you're staying that have some little bit of spirit, but you can add your own, maybe, with a hat. So that is my bonus tip, and as always, say yes to new adventures, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay, cool. Thanks. Bye. I'll wait.